Hey there friends, Fosterthecanadian here, and this is the first time that I'm saying hey there friends to you guys. Well, I mean, I always say it to you guys, but this is the first time you're here. And I guess you're not really here, but your clones are here. So, this is the second batch of clones. Now, I'm sorry to say that this will be the final batch of clones, at least for now, because, oh boy, these guys here, these guys right here, these guys took forever to make. Now, as you see, I've got quite a bit of eggs, but I guess these run out eventually because I started to lose the needles in the tubes and everything, and it's very hard to get more, even with the SkyBlock companion mod. It costs quite a bit. I mean, this, you know, is just glass, but this is iron and gold. It's 5 iron and a gold bar, which it's a little bit tough to come by, but this is a good bit here. So I won't be moving you guys this episode, or at least this group here, because the next episode I will be putting you guys where you requested to be and where I believe you guys should be. So this episode I'm going to get some other stuff done. Now, I don't want to, and the reason I'm doing this way is because last episode, even though it was really cool to kind of see you guys being moved around, it did take a long time to get you guys moved and everything, and I don't want to have that going 2 episodes in a row. One sad thing though is the assassin that I had in the, no, wait. Okay, this is even more terrifying then. So I was going to say sad news. The assassin that was in here, it has gone missing, probably died. He's back. So that's creepy. I don't know where he went. He probably went to, I guess, take down one of his marks or something. That was, that's a little freaky. But I do have a new part of SkyBlock, and you might be able to see it right there. This is going to be the biggest addition to SkyBlock since probably since I started the Snow Golem Village. But first, before I do anything, this pickaxe right here, Efficiency 2, Unbreaking 2, this is one of the greatest pickaxes I've ever had. So, as you can see, it's barely been used. I mined all this cobblestone with that pickaxe, and it looks like I haven't mined anything with it. It's wonderful, and in fact, in case I die, I'm gonna put it here because this is my most valuable thing. My most valuable thing that I have, even more valuable than my new diamond katana, and a little bit more valuable than two-shot. Okay, two-shot, speaking of which, I'm gonna have to make you not follow. He got stuck down here. He was right here. I didn't know how to get him back up. You see, I tried with water. Or I did try to get him up with water by like casing him in and putting waterfall in there. He started to drown. So I walked far away enough that he teleported to me. But then he jumped off into the void, and I'm like, oh, there, he's dead. He started taking damage in the void. And then I moved far enough that he teleported to me, and he's like, yo, Foster, what's up? I just went to the void and back. He's a tough guy, this one. But I don't want him to jump off into the void again, so I'm going down by myself. Now, I added this little area here, which I'm probably going to make look nicer. Oh, staircase, look at that. It's all done. It's got railings and everything. Looks all good. I think that, at least, you know, I think it looks pretty good. So, yeah, that's been done. That way I can move you guys up there. But this is the new thing I was talking about. Ooh. Now, I haven't done anything to it because I want to do that in the episode instead of just talk about it. Alright, so I'm going to be building this, and you guys will see when I'm done what it is. But in the meantime, I figured, you know, I could just talk. I haven't just talked in a long time. Usually it's just me building or making clones or exploring mod, which is cool, and I love that. But I wanna talk a little bit. I just wanna share stories with you guys. I got a couple that I'm not sure if they're really that interesting, but I got a couple of stories that you guys might like. Do I need more torches? Yeah, I probably need more torches. I'll go get that right now. So the first story that I want to talk about is one that I was actually reminded of pretty recently, that I guess I just blocked it out of my memory. Not because it was like bad or anything, just it was one of those things where it was a memory that just went away. It just went away for a little bit, but it came back. So I'm gonna tell you about a time where I don't know. I guess I let myself down a little bit. Well, you know, looking back, I still think it was worth it. But basically, in 5th grade, we had a pretty cool special guest, I guess you could say, come to our school, and it was like this cool award-winning, I don't know if it was a racehorse or a pony or whatever it was. It looked big when I was in 5th grade, so it might have just been a pony. I don't know. I probably should have brought a pick. Do I not have one? I don't have one. Well, you know what? I'm going to take 2 shots. He has one. So they brought this award-winning horse or pony or whatever. And it was a pretty big deal because all the kids were going to go and we were going to go like play with the horse. I know that sounds kind of weird, but we lived in, this was before I moved back to Vancouver for a little while I was a kid. I was on a tiny little island in British Columbia, and the island didn't have anything at all. It didn't have a movie theater, a hockey rink. It was the worst place in the world. Well, maybe not the world, but it was still really bad for me because, you know, I'm a kid. I love hockey. I wasn't able to play it. We had to go literally take a ship to go to a different island that actually had a hockey rink. But they brought this pony over, and because we had nothing, it was a big deal. I'm calling it a pony now because I don't know, it didn't look the way I would picture a horse, so I'm going to call it a pony. And it was a big deal. All the kids were excited to go see it. And the final part of the day, the final thing that we were doing, because, you know, it was grade 5, wasn't like middle school or high school where you have different teachers for each class. It was one teacher that did everything. Maybe that's just the way it worked on this particular school district, but he said, okay, listen, before we go to the pony, I'm going to ask you guys a question. And this is a question that doesn't have any wrong answers. And I'm just going to try to get you guys to sort of think about this and, you know, maybe it will help you guys out. I want to know who your hero is. Which is a cool question for a teacher to ask. You know, who is your hero? Now, 5 kids went before me, you know, 4 or 5 kids. And the first kid said it was his dad. I remember specifically because he said his dad was a volunteer firefighter. He's his hero. He wants to be like him when he grows up, all that kind of thing. And the next kid said, you know, his hero was Bobby Orr, a great defenseman in the NHL, or he was, you know, in the 70s. And he's someone that he wanted to sort of become like when he grew up. And the teacher was like, oh, this is great. And who's your hero? Goes to a couple girls who were ahead of me, and I don't remember who they said their hero was. But then he gets to me, and I'm snickering the entire time because I know exactly what I'm going to say, and it's not going to be an actual answer. But he said, hey, no wrong answer. So he goes, okay, Andy, who's your hero? And I look at him, and I go, Mr. Christie. He makes good cookies. And the teacher just says, get out. Get out. And I'm like, what? Oh, cool. Do I get to play with the horse? Get out now. I'm like, well, all right. He sends me outside, like right outside the door. He tells me not to move. And a couple minutes go by, I guess class ends. You know, he asks everyone else who their hero was. They all had real answers. By the way, I got quite a few laughs when I said Mr. Christie. And he comes outside and he says, do you know why I sent you out here? And I said, you don't like cookies? He got even more mad and he goes, all right, you're not going to see the horse. Did I say I was going to call it a pony? Now I'm calling it a horse. Anyway, he says, you're not going to see the horse. And I go, what? Because Mr. Christie is my hero? That's not fair. And he was upset because I never answered anything legitimately. And I didn't get to see the horse because of that. But, you know, it was a moment that I don't regret. I will never regret it because the joke is still funny to this day. So if you're watching Mr. Lightfoot, screw you. I like Mr. Christie's cookies to this day. You know what? Hold on. I have a spare clone. I'm going to name him Mr. Christie right now. I had one spare clone, and I was actually going to save it for something that's going to happen in a couple episodes, but nope. Naming him Mr. Christie. I'll just have to go through the process of making another egg, hopefully not throwing it off the edge like the first one. I'm going to name this guy Mr. Christie in honor of Mr. Christie's cookies. Okay, you are now Mr. Christie. Okay, let's see if I know how to spell it. Alright, I believe that's it. There we go. Thank you. Thank you for your cookies. In fact, I don't have cookies, but if I did, I would make cookies for you to hold. What? What was that? There's like a black figure in there. That wasn't, silent, was it? Hey, was that you? Okay, anyway. That was my Mr. Christie story. It wasn't anything spectacular, but, it sticks out in my head because I remember, you know, what if Mr. Christie actually was my hero, Then what? I don't get why I got in trouble for that. It was just a funny answer. But I guess he wanted to be all philosophical and he got mad because I don't like to be philosophical. I like jokes. Jokes are fun. And that's what I went with. But I actually have been saving a decent kind of story for build time with Foster. And hey, I'm going to connect it to over here. Okay, so build time with Foster, I guess I'll call these stories. Now, one time when I was in middle school, I was building a hole. I was digging a hole. And it's something, you know, when you're a kid, when you're like a 12-year-old kid, you're like, what are we going to do for fun? Actually, I was 11. What are we going to do for fun on this island of nothing? And I was like, let's build a big hole. Let's get the kids together, the group together. Let's build a big hole, and we'll have fun building a hole. And it was on school property, so probably weren't allowed to do it, but we picked this tree right by the staircase, so it was kind of it wasn't a high traffic area, but it was enough that, you know, people would walk by eventually and go, what the hell are you doing? And I guess that was the exciting part of it. So we're building this hole, and we probably dug a couple feet in 2 days, and we were really proud of the hole, but, you know, weekend came, it rained, the hole flooded, and I remember thinking, like, well, now we got a flooded hole, what are we going to do? And my friend suggested that we cover it with twigs and sticks and everything, and I'm like, that's a brilliant idea, alright. So we decide we're going to cover this with twigs and whatnot, and hopefully someone will step on it and fall in the hole, and they'll get all muddy and wet. It will be funny. So while we're building, you know, we've got it pretty much covered. We don't have, I guess we don't have any leaves over it, so right now it's just a bunch of twigs. And the kid who was, I guess, kind of a bully in the school, he wasn't like a total dickhead, but he was a bit of a dickhead. He came up to us and he goes, what the hell are you guys doing? And my friends start panicking, so I stop them and I go, listen, we are building a bird's nest. Please don't disturb it. And he goes, oh, bird's nest, eh? And he jumps into it with full force. And he crashes through into the mud. And he gets stuck, and he just starts swearing. It was the funniest thing I had ever witnessed. To this day, it might be the funniest thing I've ever seen, because he jumps in, and then he just starts screaming, "Ah! What is this? What is this?" And he just starts screaming, and we run away, and we're laughing, and he's, like, stuck in the mud, and he can't get out because his boots are, like, way in the mud. They're wedged in there. So we run away, and we're just laughing our ass off. And he can't do anything about it because he was trying to ruin our thing. It was great. It was fun. And I wish I had more stories from high school. But after middle school, like I moved around a lot as a kid. After middle school, I stopped being the, you know, shenanigans guy. And it was mostly because I was just tired of moving around. I was the shenanigans guy because I like to make friends and, you know, have fun and that kind of stuff. But in high school, I had moved like 12 times within the span of elementary to high school, and I was just tired. Hey, look, there's the chest. I was just tired of it. So high school, I kept to myself for the most part. Didn't really do much, because I knew I was just going to move again, and I did. And that's when I really got into Xbox Live and computers and all that, because the beautiful thing about, now I'm getting philosophical. I'm doing exactly what I said I don't want to do, but the beautiful thing about the world that we live in now is you can have friends from across the world, and when you move, you don't lose that friendship. That friendship stays with you. And I now have friends that I've kept for years that I couldn't have done before when I was moving around a lot. And I guess, you know, I could try to get back in contact with them. And I actually did try, the people that I built that bird's nest with, I actually messaged them on Facebook, but they're really different. Like, one thing that they said to me, because they messaged me back, and, you know, they said, wow, you don't seem like you've changed at all. And at first, I'm like, yeah, that's a compliment. And then I'm like, oh, they're insulting me, because we haven't talked since middle school. But, yeah, that's the way it is. And, I like the way I am, so I'm not gonna try to change, because, you know, I like the humor. And why need to change when I have now, you know, all you guys are all over the place. You're my friends. I mean, I really mean that. When I say, hey, they're friends, I'm saying hey there friends, because I really see you guys as my friend. And that's the touching moment with Foster now. Okay, we've got this part kind of worked out. Mr. Christie's over there. And, I'm probably going to be expanding this quite a bit. When you look at it now, it's a good size, you know, same size as this, but I want this to expand a little bit further out that way. Probably not that way, because there's mobs there. I don't want to get them aggroed on me. Probably more this way. But this down here, this is going to be a pretty cool area. I just need to mine a little bit more. I didn't realize how much it would take to create that little area. I'm like, man, I got like stacks of cobble. I'm fine. I'm not fine. But that will be a pretty cool thing that I've got planned down there. And I think I'm going to go enchant another... cool, I did take that iron. I'm going to enchant another hammer. Because I need diamonds. And I need to get those diamonds with the hammer. Alrighty. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I have enough enchantment levels to really get anything good. So, two-shot. I'm going to show them what you're capable of. Follow me. Let's go. Wreck shop. Come on, two-shot. This guy, this is a tough guy right here. He's very scary, though. He eats rotten flesh and eggs. It's weird. It's like his favorite meal. Come on. What are you doing? What? Someone's being hurt? Okay, that's a fire wolf. Two-shot, you take care of the zombies. I'll take care of the fire. God dang it. Come on. Teleport to me, two-shot. Do it. Teleport to me. You can do it, buddy. Well, there you guys go. And, two-shot's dead, isn't he? Well, I'm trying to get in the freaking... Yeah, he's dead. Well... Hashtag rest in peace. Hashtag too soon. Hashtag subscribers for the win. Well. Hey, Matilda! Forgot about you. You're getting buried in the snow. Well, there goes Two-Shot and his enchanted armor. Wonderful. He just jumped right off the edge. I was trying to prove something. And it took you guys to actually do anything. He did nothing. Well, that's a shame. Did I at least get the stuff back? Anything? I think I might have got experience from him, but... Well, he had a lot of stuff on him, too. That's a shame. Okay. Well, you guys backed me up. That's something. That feels typical of Two-Shot. It's like, alright, time to record. Don't make me look bad. Okay, I look bad now. Thanks for that. If we were recording together, though, it probably would have just been more, insulting words or something. Which I prefer. And a lot of you guys don't realize that. Because when we record together, you know, we do act a little bit different. That's because we're very comfortable with recording with each other. And that's why we insult each other quite a bit. It's not, you know, we don't actually think that way about each other. At least I don't think he thinks that, you know, I'm a dingus McDoofus or whatever. But it's just the way we interact. The big golem. Golem. Whatever you want to call it. That thing. That thing right there. I'll never be able to defeat it. Even with all of you guys. I was thinking, let's bring everyone in. Let's try to take it down. But there's no way. I fought that thing too many times. It's too powerful. It's just too powerful. Especially now that Two-Shot's dead. Oh, man. I'm not creating another Two-Shot. Screw that. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. First 4 people to comment on this video will be my party. They'll be, I mean, if you guys know RPGs, you get a little squad together. I guess first 3 people then, because I'll be the 4th. Well, you'll get a squad together, and then you'll go battle. First 4 people, whether you've been cloned or not. So if you haven't been cloned, this is your only chance. I will make you part of my team. And I will get you guys geared up, and we will go and destroy everything that stands in our way. So if you're like, if you're Logan, now, except for Logan. Logan doesn't count because he's the farmer. So if you are one of those people, and you comment, hey, I want to be part of your crew, just tell me your Minecraft name, I'll gear you up, and we will go, and one day we will defeat one of those damn big golems, and that's that. So, yeah, leave a comment. If you haven't been cloned, just say, I want to be part of the crew, and leave your Minecraft name. If you have been cloned, same comment. And the first 3 people, so you gotta act very quickly, will become part of the crew. I kind of hope it's this guy, because he's mysterious. Just disappeared and popped back in there. It's kind of freaky. Wait a sec. Wait, whoa. He had a weapon, right? I gave him a weapon. Where's his weapon? Did he break it? Alright, that guy creeps me out. Not as much as Silent, though, because, oh, great, Team Rocket. Okay. So, last thing I want to do before I end this episode. I've got some pumpkins, I've got some snow, and one thing that I have not done this entire time I've had the Snow Golem Village. I have not made a snow slug. Oh, I'm gonna do that right now. Okay, so, I'm gonna put one, I'm gonna put them all over the place, actually. I'm gonna put a couple right here. Just gonna go boop, boop, boop. That's how you make snow slug, by the way. Oh, there are different variants. Have I ever told you guys the way that snow slugs were, I guess, invented? There we go. So you can do it like that, or you can do it like that. Now, the reason that it's a little embarrassing that this is why snow slugs exist, but I invented them to troll two-shot. When we were doing, I guess, a preview for Minecraft 1.2. And we were in the desert, and we were checking out, like, the redstone lamps or whatever. Iron golems, I think, were the big thing. And I just started placing these guys everywhere. He went to get a drink. I must have placed 200 of these guys. And he gets back, and he starts, like, destroying them. He was like, hey, did you place these things everywhere? I'm going, no! Man, this must be a new mob. This is a snow slug mob. Oh, man, secret update. And he got a little frustrated. He went through and tried to delete all of them, but there were still... If you watch the video, you can still see him in the background of the video. Hey, Jarrett turned into Steve. And that's a snow slug. That's the invention of them. And, man, what I would do to have these guys real. Someone needs to get on making a snow slug mod. I know that they will never become a real mod, but I'd love to see these creatures move around gracefully. Even if they do absolutely nothing. I mean, they're just friggin' cool. You got Brian and Chekhov over there who have held the line. They've defended the fort. And now we got these guys who I'm probably not going to name all of them. But I like them. I like snow slugs. They're pretty cool looking. The snow golems love them. Don't you guys? Yeah, you guys love them. I'm going to create some more snow golems as well. Might as well end the episode with, I guess, some kind of spectacular party involving snow golems and slugs. It will be great. Okay. Oh, man, I got a lot, too. Cool. Oh, I gotta have some in here, right? Put one right there. Boom. And you gotta have the jack-o'-lantern head to light up the area. I mean, you can do a snow golem or a snow slug without one, but it's just good that they light the area. It's very handy. What? Huh. Well, I didn't think that through. Put that there. Now I'll go patch that up. That was something. Hey, you weren't born in the tower. You're the only one that hasn't been born in the tower aside from Fluffy. I don't know how I feel about that. What are you do? You are just the weirdest of all the clones. Hey. Okay. Oh, man, I've got Gordon Freeman, I've got Link, I've got a stormtrooper in there, I've got an assassin, I've got one hell of an army defending the fort. And I've got a few in here that, well, I mean, they're all Steve right now because I need to re-log in, but I've got some good people guarding my back here. As you can see, when Two Shot died, they jumped into action big time. I hope they're all right. Are they all right? I don't want them to attract any creepers blow up. But nah, they look fine. And that place is going to be pretty big. It's going to expand all the way out to here, a little bit out there, and it will be a great new work area. I don't want to give away what it is, but I said that every 5th episode I want to do something spectacular. I can't wait till number 40 to do something spectacular, so I'm probably going to do it pretty quickly, probably next episode. And I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys like what will happen, because I'm very excited to roll out the, whatever I'm going to be planning to do there. I almost spoiled it right there, but you guys will hopefully appreciate it. And you guys are the new members of the SkyBlock Village, Snow Golem SkyBlock Village, whatever you want to call it. Boom! There we go! Got a few new guys here, moving around. And I'm still really creeped out about that assassin, because I thought he died. I thought maybe the Snow Golem had pushed him into the back. Like maybe he got stuck in the wall, suffocated. That looks menacing, right? He's just standing there looking at, well, just looking out, right in the middle. Almost perfectly in the middle. I'm going to give him a weapon. Alright, I'm not going to give him a weapon. I thought I had a weapon on me. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I hope you enjoyed the snow slugs and the kind of stories. You know, I'm running out of good stories to tell. I apologize. You know, all I had left were those stories. And I don't know, they made me laugh back in the day. Maybe they made one of you laugh. And if one of you guys laughed, then it's worth it. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Until next time, this is Foster the Canadian. I'm going to be killing those chickens next episode. I have all the eggs I need. And then some. Saying see ya. Just kill a couple for now. Don't. Or one. I'll kill one for now. See ya.